I started to go to Canada. I went over to the bridge, the Blue Water Bridge. I sit there for a day. And then I said I would not let, at the time, I think it was Richard Nixon. I said, he will not run me away from my country. I turned around, left the Blue Water Bridge, and came back to Flint and joined the Air Force. And the first time I got off the bus in San Antonio, the first thing, the sergeant that came and picked us up, he used that word. And that turned me off with the military, to hear a man in uniform refer to us as just boiled me, man. I was through with the military from that initial getting off the bus. I wanted no more parts of the military because I knew this was practice. It wasn't the only time I heard it, but this was a practice of the military. And going in the military, I was thinking of leaving this behind me. We was all brothers with a common enemy. And that word was used very carefree. And every time I heard it, I couldn't control myself. And that was when I found out the military was just as racist as society was. I volunteered for Vietnam to get out of there because they would not let me transfer out. And I was told at the time the only way to get out is to volunteer for Vietnam. So that's what I did. I could not stay there anymore. Cam Ranh Bay was my first on ground in Vietnam, Cam Ranh Bay. And we went in, they was having a firefight when we landed. And my first job there was to go on the sweep. That was gathering the dead, the body parts or whatever was left, and taking them back and laying them out on like a paved parking lot. And they did the count, I didn't do the count. And you hear expression that I took them as racial expression, referring to the Vietnamese people. And when they said it, to them, it was just like saying it to me, because I could hear the same racism when they were referring to the enemy racially to me. And those same words they said about them, rang in my ears.